On our integrated gold and silver platform, Augmont Enterprises is headed to a primary market with an 825 crore rupee IPO. We caught up with Ketan Kothari, the whole-time director of the company, to understand the company's business model, how it plans to deploy the IPO proceeds, primarily towards working capital and inventory expansion, and its growth roadmap after it lists. Take a listen.
Augmont has been recognized as India's #1 gold and silver platform. We are a completely integrated gold and silver ecosystem. The idea behind Augmont is that we use technology and we solve all gold-related problems. Just to start with, we have the Augmont Spot platform, which was started because the markets were fragmented. The price discovery was not there. There are no live prices for the spot market, and there was a lot of ambiguity. Everything used to happen on phone-based trading, and for every one trade there used to be like 10 phone calls. The spot platform caters to 5,200 jewelers across India. We have 20 delivery centers in 13 odd states. The jewelers, they buy their physical gold and silver requirement on a daily basis from the spot platform. The technology of the spot platforms works in a way where, unlike an exchange where there is a matching engine, in the spot platform, the counterparty is always Augmont. So hence, all the transactions that happens on the buy side or all the transactions that happens on the sell side, Augmont is the counterparty for all of them. And that's a premise of the Augmont Spot platform. Besides this, we have the consumer-facing platform. Again, the idea was to complete the entire life cycle of gold for the customer. The customer should be able to manage their gold requirements through one single application, which is phygital in nature. So we have the Gold for All platform where customers can do investments, they can do monetization of their gold, they can leverage against the existing gold. For this, we have our own application. We have integration with 218 fintech partners. We have around 49 million customers on this platform. We also have retail touchpoints, which is around 4,690 retail touchpoints across India, including 106 Gold for All stores, where customers are able to do everything related to the platform. So all in all, the idea behind Augmont is to let the customers be inclusive. All the customers can do everything related to their gold and manage it on a single platform at ease.
Sachin, give us a sense of the fund use that you are going to do, because you are raising 620 crores in primary. What is the kind of use for this fund?
So thank you. So before I get into that, let me explain to you how a particular transaction works on the spot platform. A jeweler, when wants to buy on the spot platform, first have to deposit margin money. After depositing the margin money, he can start buying gold and silver on the spot platform. When a jeweler is buying gold on the spot platform, I have to back-to-back book it from my vendor, the supplier. And the jeweler has to make the payment within 2 days. Now, within these 2 days, I have to make the entire payment to the supplier, make sure that the gold is put in transit to the delivery location where the customer wants it. So that is where my capital is required. So I have to block my capital for those 2 days and source the gold and deliver it to the customer. Customer makes the payment and then the gold or silver is delivered to the customer. Now, as mentioned in the RHP, the object of the issue is to utilize the proceeds above about 465 crores for the working capital requirement of the business. We need working capital for the same reason as I explained, for sourcing the gold and putting it in transit for delivery to the customer. So the main object of the issue is towards working capital.
Sachin, you spoke about the fact that there's a margin that needs to be paid upfront. So how much of the total margin percentage is paid upfront by the jeweler who's trying to buy a gold? And when you are, when you are buying the gold from a third party, how much you have to pay for that?
So the margin paid by these customers range between 2 to 5% depending on the volatility. Whereas when I'm sourcing the gold from the customers, when I'm sourcing the gold from the supplier, I have to pay the entire money to get the delivery of that gold.
And so within 2 days, the jeweler has to pay you the entire amount, and and so you need this working capital requirement is for 2 days in that sense, right?
Yes. So my current, if you look at the RHP, my current working capital cycle is of 1.76 days.
Well, that, of course, was the Augmont